Okay, so what have we got here? Here is a map of an island. So we've got an island, we've got 2 points on the island, A and B here. The scale of the map is 1 centimetre to 5 kilometres. That means that for every centimetre that we measure on the map, in reality that would be 5 kilometres. And then it says, find the real distance in kilometres between A and B. So what we need to do is measure this in centimetres first. That's what we need to do, isn't it? So we get our ruler, like so, and we measure that distance, and it's actually exactly 6 centimetres, isn't it? Or as exact as we can tell anyway, 6 centimetres. So the sum that we would do there then is, if it's 1 centimetre is 5 kilometres, then 6 centimetres will equal 5 times 6, which is 30 kilometres, won't it? So that's 30 kilometres there. Okay? Right, it then says, by measuring, find the bearing of B from A. Of B from A. So that means that we're standing at A. Okay? And the first thing I'm just going to do is I'm just going to put this line in, because we need to show that line, don't we? Okay. Okay, so we're measuring the bearing of B from A. So we stood at A here, and as you should know, we measure bearings from north, which is why they've put these north lines in for us, which is very helpful. We measure from north and in a clockwise direction, so we're going that way until we hit that line there. So this is the bearing that we're talking about here, it's the angle. So all we need to do for that is get our protractor. Okay, now we're measuring between this line and this line, so that means that our 0 line here needs to go on one of the lines, so I've chosen this one here, and because I'm measuring from 0, I'm going to be using the outer scale, so I'm going to be going along here until we get to there, and I'm measuring 78 degrees to the nearest degree there, and that's as accurate as you need to be. Don't go putting 78.5 or 77.5, it's just to the nearest degree, 78 degrees. Okay, so I make that to be 78 degrees. Now, as an angle, it's 78 degrees, but they want the bearing. Now, another thing that you should bear in mind is that we should always give bearings as 3 figures, which means that for small angles like this, for acute angles, or anything less than 100 degrees, then we need to put a 0 in front. So this will be 078 degrees. Okay, so... Okay, the next part of the question is find the bearing of A from B. From B. So this means that we are now standing at B. So we've got to our destination here, and we want to get back. So we've got to find the bearing to get us back home again here. So we're talking about the angle from north in clockwise direction, so it's this way, and until we hit that one there. Okay. Now we could measure this using our protractor. That we know this is a scale drawing, so that will be absolutely fine. I'm going to calculate it using what I already know, because I think you need practice in that. So I've extended this line here. I've extended that line there, and I know that this angle here is the same as this one because they are corresponding angles, aren't they? They are corresponding angles. We know that's because these are both north lines, so they are parallel. Those two lines are parallel, which means that this angle and this angle must be the same. So this is 78 degrees. Okay. And we also know that's from there to there. Okay. We also know, of course, that this from here to here is a straight line, isn't it? So we know that from here to here is 180 degrees. Because the angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. It's a semicircle, in other words. Okay? So The total then, the total bearing will be 180 plus 78. So I can put that down here as part of my working. 180 plus 78, okay, and that would give me 258 degrees. 258 degrees. Okay, and I'm going to miss this bit out because it's not going to make sense because of the way that the software is loaded in the paper. So we'll go on to the next question on the next video.